Hi guys, it's April and I know it's Saturday, but I want to get this picture done this weekend, so I figured I'd break up the rest that I have to do with this image into 2 days. So I'm gonna spend about an hour or so working on this image right here, and then I am going to finish it up tomorrow at the normal 11 a.m. time. Mainly because, like I said, I want to get this done and I'm super excited. So, today's project is I want to finish in this dragon and I want to finish in this wizard. So, I'm going to probably zoom in so you guys can see what I'm doing. Because otherwise, they're like so teeny tiny that you're not going to be able to tell what the heck is going on. I'm going to share this out real quick. Okay. So we're going to zoom in. Bring it the other direction. Okay. So for the wizard, I kind of want to fade his robes from the fluorescent blue that's in the crystals into that dark black. And then I'll probably put a little like white stars, kind of like the classic Disney wizard. That's where my brain goes when I see this guy. I mean, it's not like he's huge, but I still would really like to give him just a little bit of character. So maybe along the edge of his sleeves and the edge of his robe. Kind of fade it up a little bit. I might get some of the darker blues that we used in the sky too. Thank you, Mary. So that we can add a little bit of darkness between the two. And so what I used is the FBG2 and the B97, and then of course the 100. Hi, Elizabeth. So I'm going to do the same thing with his hat as well. Kind of lose him a little bit in the dark background, but I think that's okay. There we go. And I think I have, yes, I do have the brown that I used in the crystals too. Thank you, Elizabeth. Oop, that is not the right end of the marker. So I will gently, and this of course is the E18. And I'll add a little bit of black to give it a little bit of dimension, but it's so small I don't want to go too crazy. I have this peachy color, so the R32 I'm going to throw in a little bit for his skin but I'm also going to come back with this E18 and darken that skin tone up. I'm trying to keep the same colors that I used everywhere else because I don't want them to be weird colors compared to what I've already chosen. Okay, and then if we do this dragon, so this dragon I think I want to do more in the pink tones. So I've got this R32 that think I'm going to use for the base. And then I have the R56 and the RV17 that I'm going to work throughout the dragon as well. Because since I already used the blues and such on the wizard, I wanted to use more of the pink tones. Okay, so what I just noticed is that there's some spots in here that probably are supposed to be the sky. So I'll have to come back in with that cool gray 9 and fill those in. So how is everybody's weekend so far? We've been pretty lazy, though after I am done here, we're going to start taking down Christmas trees because, yes, we still have our Christmas trees up. Just haven't had time to take any of the Christmas decorations down yet. And it's almost the end of January. It's how I roll. And of course, this is going to be a very packed streaming weekend for me. Well, I'm glad, Elizabeth, because I've got this live stream today, and I'm going to finish up this picture tomorrow. But I've also got a live stream with Shay over at Shay Geeks Out tomorrow as well, where we're going to talk about a heart so fierce and lonely? Broken? I can never keep that title straight. Holy cow, Elizabeth. I've got maybe 9 books read. I think I'm at 9. But that is impressive. Go you. Okay, I'm going to might bring some of those browns back to deepen up some of these tones. Yeah. Because otherwise, the peach and that currant are too similar. There's not enough depth between them. Whoopsie. I'm that way too. I'm usually 2 to 3 that I've got going at any one point in time. But I think you read through them just a little bit quicker than I do. Which is impressive and I like it. darken some of those up. Okay. Okay. Maybe add some. Kind of sort of just building things up with just the 3 colors that I have. He's so tiny, so it's going to be hard to get a ton of detail. Without kind of turning everything to mush. Keep bringing this brown back so I can hit those really dark parts. Necessarily want to mute things out too far. Well, that's a fun way to kind of motivate yourself to read more, Elizabeth. I never thought about some kind of Jeopardy style. I like it. Okay, so that's the dragon. And right now it looks like he is blending into everything. But once I get that white in there, he's gonna stand out a little bit more. Just gonna kind of lay those right there. Because all we've got at this point is a lot of outlining. So what, it took 20 minutes to do the wizard and the dragon, and then we're going to spend about 3 hours outlining everything. So I'm going to add a few dots to his robe. Can't really see it from there, but it's there, but I don't want it nearly so sharp. So kind of like that. Okay, and then we're going to go through and trace all of these edges. The object is going to be not to apply too much pressure, so that I can don't have to go over it multiple times. Like I said, I wanted to break this up into a couple days because I figured outlining these was going to make my brain go crazy if I tried to get it all done in one day. I'm pretty sure there'll probably be spots that I have to go over. A couple times. Quite decided what I'm going to do next after this. I do have a different type of project that I want to start next month. I don't think it's going to take every single weekend. And I think it's something that you guys will enjoy seeing, but it's a little different than a coloring page. We get to see if I do have any drawing skills or not. But I do... Oh, there was a coloring book that I just got that I haven't colored in yet. Oh, the steampunk coloring book. I haven't started anything in that. So, also thank you. I'm pretty proud of this page so far. There's a lot of detail in this. Like I said, at this point, it's officially been a year since I've started this page. Over 40 hours of work has gone into it. So it has been a project. You have been doing some really great work in that steampunk book. And there's a couple of pages that are calling to me. And I think I want to do something a little less detailed than Kirby's next. Though I do still have that Sleeping Beauty page, that Disney Thomas Kincaid page that I still need to finish. Where is that? Because I've only done what? The animals and the trees. So yes, I need to get back to this picture. So maybe I might end up trying to finish this before moving on to steampunk. I'm one of those people that having unfinished projects starts to like poke at my brain. Like I really should finish that. And I am really excited with what I'm accomplishing on that page with colored pencils. I never thought that I could do something like that. Because you guys know I'm a marker girl. Love my markers. That is one thing I like about the fact that I do these projects on stream is I have a record of what I used. Because a lot of times I don't keep track of that because I'll finish something in one sitting, so I don't need to remember. But with something like that, which we're on part 19 of, and the fact that people usually ask what I use, makes sense to keep track of that. So streaming has definitely made me keep more accountable to myself. Uh-oh. So I have glitter all over my desk because of me customizing my hydro flask. I don't know if you guys have seen that video. I posted it on Thursday. And I tried to clean as much glitter up as possible, but it didn't really work. I need to take like a sticky pad or something to my desk. I almost wish this tip was just that much finer. It was going a little faster than I anticipated. I don't think we'll get it done today. But we might get a good chunk of it done today. I haven't decided if I want to trace out the windows or not. I think I might. Because it might not make sense not to. Yes, we're tracing out the windows. I like that. We can probably... I think that is gonna look really, really fun when all this is done. Oh my gosh, Elizabeth, that is hilarious. She just, looked really cute for a little while with, pink and purple highlights. She was hip. I don't know, it's giving it a kind of glow to it when I outline it with the white, which makes this glow in the background maybe make a little bit more sense. Got some teeny tiny pieces up here. Trying not to lose the details of so I'm going quick and light. Kirby definitely put a ton of work into this. Because the intricacies of the lines randomness of these shapes. I'm going a little cross-eyed. I can't say that I have any rhyme or reason to the shapes that I'm choosing to trace first. It's more like whatever is last touching one of the shapes I did previously. And then working out from there. Maybe. I am very happy that I picked this page, even though it has taken me so long to get through. I almost feel like it's popping a little bit more on screen than it is in front of me. May have gone down a rabbit hole. Did I get everything in that shape? get it. I'm very much liking. I suppose it's a good thing that I'm liking how my own work is turning out, even though that is not always the case. That is one of the downfalls sometimes of doing creative work like this, is you're always judging yourself, and it's not always good enough in your mind. And I try not to fall down that rabbit hole, but sometimes it just happens. Because it's like, oh, I could have done this instead of this, or I could have done this instead of this. Told myself I was only going to stream an hour today. I'm gonna stick to that promise. But another part of me is like, but you're doing so well. Tracing all these pieces. And that's exactly it, Elizabeth. It's like as soon as you start a part of it and be like, was this really the best decision I could have made? Would've, should've, could've. Oh. There we go. I'm like, don't die on me now, Posca. What I need to do tomorrow, and if I don't do this, I need to start at this very far side and work this direction, so I'm not putting my hand in somewhat wet Posca ink. So we should probably start up in this corner and work this way, and then work down, and then work over. And that's probably how I should have started. But part of me is like, well, I've already got a few started here. Why don't I just keep working? And I have to work this direction because otherwise I'm putting my hand... Ooh, excuse me, my ring keeps hitting the table. Otherwise, I'm going to put my hand in wet ink. keep pausing and trying to get a feel for what it's all gonna look like. After I get done. I wasn't sure if I was going to like the decision that I made to outline all of these crystals. But I made it so early on in the process. I outlined that first crystal. And it's like I can't just have that one crystal outlined and nothing else. Do you want to continue moving on this way? Oh, neighbors are out scraping ice off the sidewalks. At least that's what it sounds like. Oh my gosh. It's already almost been an hour. Yep, I could definitely get lost in just outlining all of this. It's almost calming in a way. And I might go over certain sections again with a second coat because it's losing a little bit of its opaqueness as it dries. It becomes a little more transparent. And that's not necessarily bad. There's just, I think, certain parts where I don't want it to do that. So I might go back and hit those areas when I come back tomorrow. I can stop anytime I want. Do you believe me? I don't know if I believe me. I think I'm having more fun outlining than I did actually coloring in the crystals. Because coloring them in got a little bit tedious. Trying to keep track of the time. Though I suppose it wouldn't hurt anybody if we went a few minutes over, right? think that bird cage is going to stand out a little bit more now that everything is getting an outline. Part of me wants to sort of do those stairs. So that hole right there is the bird cage. It kind of looks like a window. Oh, here comes Nissa. So I suppose it's almost stopping time. Are you gonna come say hi, baby girl? You wanna end the stream for me? Yeah. Because I'm pretty sure everybody wants to see you. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You wanna come up here? Yeah. Come up here. Show everybody your tail. There you go. That's all you're gonna see of Nissa today. Okay. And that is what we are going to do for the day. So tomorrow we're going to spend the last 2 hours that I think it's going to take to do this page, outlining those rest of those crystals, and then we should be done. This picture should be finished. I'm really excited to see where this picture is going to sit. I want to thank you guys for doing this quick stream with me, and hanging out with me for this past hour. I'm really excited to see where this is finished. So if you want to join me finishing this picture tomorrow, I'm going to do it. I'm going to start streaming at 11 Central, probably go 2-3 hours, depending on how long it takes. So I hope to see you all there, and I heart your beautiful faces. Bye.